You know that moment when you've been excited about a new gadget, and then the moment you start using it, the disappointment sets in? It's almost like they sold you a dream that doesn't exist. In today's video, we're breaking down the tech of 2024 that fell flat, overhyped, overpriced, and underdelivered. We're talking about AI gadgets, phones, and other tech that seemed amazing but turned out to be anything but. Ready to save yourself from buyer's remorse? Let's dive in and expose the truth behind these overhyped tech products. Number 10. Rabbit R1 AI device. Let's start with a device that's supposed to be the future of AI in your pocket. The Rabbit R1. Marketed as a handy AI-powered assistant, this little gadget was meant to change the way we interact with technology. But here's the problem: it barely works. It struggles with basic commands, like ordering a ride or playing music. People thought they'd have a futuristic AI buddy, but instead, they got a glitchy device that can't even do what your smartphone does effortlessly. It runs on Perplexity AI, but it's nowhere near as advanced as ChatGPT. For a gadget that was hyped to revolutionize daily tasks, it feels like paying for a beta version of something that should still be in the lab. Number 9. Humane AI Pin. Now this one really had the hype machine rolling, developed by former Apple designers, no less. The Humane AI Pin was meant to be a minimalist, screenless device, using green light projection to display information right on your hand. Sounds like a scene from a sci-fi movie, right? Well, reality didn't quite match the vision. The resolution is poor, the 720p projection looks dated, and the device overheats far too easily. And that's not even the worst part. This gadget costs a whopping $699, plus a $24 monthly subscription just to keep it running. For a product that promised to be groundbreaking, it ended up being a huge letdown. Number 8. Apple Vision Pro. Apple fans were buzzing about the Vision Pro, especially after its grand reveal. Hand and eye tracking? A new ultra-wide viewing mode? It all sounded too good to be true. And in some ways, it was. Sure, the tracking features are excellent, but it's impossible to overlook the biggest flaw: the design. The headset is so front-heavy that most users report headaches after just 10 minutes of use. For something that costs $3,499, you'd expect a lot more comfort. Apple may be leading the way in innovation, but this product proves that even the biggest brands can miss the mark. Number 7. Ray-Ban Meta Smart Glasses. Who wouldn't want smart glasses that make you feel like a secret agent? That's the dream Meta and Ray-Ban were selling with these glasses. But the reality? Far less thrilling. The features are limited, and the battery life is disappointing. Sure, you can take photos and videos with a tap, but is that really worth the price? For most people, the glasses end up being a novelty that gathers dust. At the end of the day, it's another case of tech that sounds cool in theory, but just doesn't add much to your daily life. Number 6. Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. Now let's talk about smartphones. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra was supposed to be the king of mobile photography in 2024, but the reality is much more mixed. The phone has been plagued with issues like white balance problems and overexposure in photos, leaving many users disappointed. It's not all bad the AI features are well received, but when a phone's main selling point is its camera, these problems are hard to ignore. If you're paying top dollar for a smartphone, you expect near-perfect performance. And sadly, the S24 Ultra doesn't deliver that consistently. Number 5. Google Pixel Fold. Foldable phones are supposed to be the future, right? Well, Google's Pixel Fold suggests we're not quite there yet. The idea is cool: a phone that unfolds into a tablet, but the execution? Not so much. Users have reported durability issues with the hinge and display, which are critical components of a foldable device. For something that's supposed to be cutting edge, the fact that it can't handle regular wear and tear is a massive drawback. Unless you're desperate to jump on the foldable bandwagon, you're better off waiting for the technology to mature. Number 4. PlayStation VR 2. Virtual reality has come a long way, and the PlayStation VR 2 had a lot of potential. But while it offers some improvements over its predecessor, it still falls short in key areas. The most glaring issue? The lack of a robust game library. Sure, the headset itself is an upgrade, but what's the point if there aren't enough games to make use of it? And don't get me started on the comfort wearing it for extended periods can be a pain, both literally and figuratively. For the price, you're better off sticking with more established VR systems. Number 3. Logitech G Cloud Gaming Handheld. Cloud gaming is an exciting new frontier, but the Logitech G Cloud Gaming Handheld proves that we're not quite there yet. The device is entirely reliant on a constant internet connection, and when it comes to gaming on the go, that's not always feasible. It doesn't have the processing power to handle games offline, and compared to more versatile options like the Steam Deck, it's hard to justify the purchase. If you want a gaming handheld that works wherever you are, this isn't it. Number 2. Windows AI PCs. AI PCs sound like the future of computing, but in 2024, they're more of a gimmick than a game changer. These laptops, packed with AI-enhanced processing units, promise faster performance and smarter multitasking. But in practice, the boost in performance is marginal, and for the hefty price tag, it's not worth the investment. Most users won't even notice the difference in their day-to-day tasks. If you're tempted by the allure of AI-powered computing, it's best to wait until the technology actually lives up to the hype. Number 1. Dell XPS 13 Plus. Last but certainly not least, the Dell XPS 13 Plus. This laptop was meant to be a sleek, futuristic powerhouse. But here's the thing, Dell sacrificed practicality for aesthetics. The keyboard is uncomfortable, the touchpad is almost invisible, and there are way too few ports for most users. It looks good, sure, but when it comes to functionality, it's just not there. If you're after a laptop that can handle your work and personal needs, this one's more about looks than substance. There you have it, 10 tech gadgets that promised a lot but delivered far too little. From AI gadgets that struggle with basic tasks to laptops that sacrifice usability for sleek design, these are products you should definitely avoid. It's easy to get swept up in the hype, but when it comes to tech, practicality is key. So before you make your next big purchase, think carefully about whether it's really worth it. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to comment below with any tech products you think were overrated this year. Share this video with your friends to help them avoid these tech traps, and make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you never miss our latest guides. Thanks for watching.